lesson 22. In this lesson, we're going to do multi-step inequality problems. So here to look for is when the first one is recognizing when to distribute, when we can use that property, if there's an opportunity. Ensuring that we accurately combine any like terms, because again, we want all the actual constant numbers together and all the variables that are the same together, and then accurately use the inverse operations to isolate that variable. That's what we're going to work on for this lesson. So let's jump in. All right, here's our first model problem. And the first thing I can see is I can recognize there's an opportunity to distribute. So let's put that into our notes. We're going to distribute, and I'm going to distribute a -5. So -5x plus 35 minus 3 is less than 12. Now I'm going to combine like terms. Look to see, where do you notice like terms? And I have them here, my constants. So -5x plus 32 is less than 12. And now again, we're doing our usual, we're isolating that variable. So I'm going to add I'm going to subtract 32 because I want a 0 pair to both sides. So I have -5x is less than -20. And now I want to isolate the variable, so I'm going to divide by -5 on both sides. And as we've been talking about, and because I'm dividing by a negative number, we're going to flip that sign. And so I have x is greater than 4. That's our solution. Let's check it. Here's my line. Here's 4. And I want x to be all the numbers that are greater, so it has to be on the right side. I'm going to circle over here, and I'm going to highlight all the values on my number line that are greater than 4, everything to the right. We're going to substitute. I like to choose just an easy number, so I'm going to choose +10, because that is a number on the number line that is greater than 4. And I'm going to sub it into my original inequality. So -5 times 10 minus 7 minus 3 is less than 12. So again, my original, just exactly what we had. I'm not flipping the sign on this part. Before I distribute, I'm going to work on what's in the parentheses first. So -5 times 3 minus 3. And that gives me -15 minus 3. -15 minus 3 is -18, and -18 is less than +12. So we are correct. I have a true statement. So we have our solution. X is any value greater than +4. Hit pause and jot this down into your notes. All right, let's do our next set. I could already see I'm going to distribute. So let's start there. 3x plus 12 plus 6x is greater than or equal to 18. I see some like terms. So 3 plus 6 is 9. 9x plus 12 is greater than or equal to 18. And now it's a nice simple one. We're going to start isolating that variable. Let's subtract 12 on both sides. So 9x is greater than or equal to 6. And we're going to divide both sides by 9. So x is greater than or equal to 6/9. I'm actually going to simplify this a little bit more. X is greater than or equal to 2/3. Let's try this out. And don't get thrown off just because this is a fraction. Here's our 2/3. And we want x to be all the numbers that are greater. So greater is always on the right. I do want to include as greater than or equal to. And I want all the values to the right. All right, so why don't we try when x is equal to 1? Why not? Let's do a nice easy one. So I'm going to substitute 1 plus 4 plus 6 times 1 is greater than or equal to 18. 3 times 5 plus 6. 15 plus 6 is greater than or equal to 18, and this is 21. So this is a true statement. So we are done. We are correct. All right, so see that fraction? We didn't have to let it throw us off. We knew how to graph it. And when we substitute, we can choose any value we wanted. So I just chose something really friendly, just +1. I could have chosen another fraction. I could have chosen 9/2 if I wanted to. I can choose 10.222. I could choose whatever I want. But the goal is let's just pick something simple, something friendly to work with. All right, let's look at our criteria for success. Did I recognize when to distribute? Yes. Yes, I did. I saw that in the problem. Did I accurately combine like terms? I did. I saw when I can combine like terms. And did I use my inverse operations to accurately isolate the variables? I did. And that's what gave me my final answer. X is greater than or equal to 2/3. But then I even went further. I graphed it and I checked my work as well. So there you have it. Now we've done a lot of review. We know how to simplify our inequalities and solve our inequalities as well as check them. Take the time to get some practice in before you get to the exit ticket, and while you're doing your checkpoint, check to see that you are demonstrating all the steps of this criteria for success. If you find you're missing something, look to a peer to get some support or to an additional adult to get the practice in. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next lesson. Be well, Math Marble.